roaches!
Hi, hello. I don't know what video was going up first, so this might be my first YouTube video. If that's the case, hi, my name's Marissa. This channel is going to be where I run my mouth and talk about whatever I want. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you get something from that. Anyway, on today's video, we are going to be ranking social media sites. I've seen so many videos of people just like doing that, like the ranking and stuff, and I wanted to do it too, but I wanted to do it with something, I don't know, a little different, something a little unique, and I want to rank social media, and what I'm ranking it off of, I'm ranking it based off of not like the user, is it pretty, does it work well, I'm ranking it based solely on how toxic is it, because let's be real, that's the most important factor. So, let me get into the rankings. So there's this. Literally, what is this? That is what it is. Like literally, I don't know what the site is because I'm looking at some of the stuff here and I'm like, literally, what is that? Second of all, and then right above that, peace in all the land. This is for social media sites that are peaceful and harmonious and wonderful, and the user base is all smart and has more than one brain cell. Rare, but they exist. And then the next category is a little chaotic, but mostly good. These are for the sites that, for the most part, the user base is okay. But, there's some chaos. If you look for it, you're going to find some chaos, you're going to find some mess. Then there's equal parts good and bad, which I mean, it is what it is. There's a lot of good, but then there's also a lot of bad. It weighs each other out, so it's like neutral ground. And then there's mostly bad, which is, social media sites where the user base is mostly bad. And then there's toxic wasteland. Yeah, no further explanation on that. All right, let's just start from left to right. Yeah, okay. Twitter. Twitter is, let's be honest here, it's mostly bad. There is so, like, okay, yeah, Twitter has funny memes. Twitter can be, like, funny and wholesome, but let's be honest, for the most part, especially in this current political climate, Twitter is awful. Twitter is terrible. The worst people just for some reason have a Twitter account. And like it's not in toxic wasteland because like I said, yeah, it can be really funny or really wholesome sometimes, but for the most part, it's really not bad. It's really like not good. And I think it like belongs in mostly bad. Okay. Next, TikTok. Oh geez. TikTok is equal parts good and bad because there is really good. There is a lot of really good stuff on TikTok. Like some of my like favorite creators of all time are on TikTok, and some of the funniest videos I've ever seen are on TikTok. But at the same time, some of the ugliest shit is on TikTok. Some of the worst people are on TikTok, but I feel like it is fairly equal. Like I feel like you have to kind of like seek out the bad because like your For You page is curated by you. It's gonna get to a certain point where bad stuff doesn't really end up in like your stream. So I feel like there's a lot of bad, but it's like better at hiding it than Twitter is. But like, yeah, I feel like it's also so good. Like once you get that perfect For You page, it's so good. But like you cannot acknowledge the racism, the homophobia, the boys. Oh my god, that should be enough. The boys. Yeah, moving on. I have no idea what that is, so literally what is that? YouTube. I'm gonna put YouTube in a little chaotic, but mostly good. Like, is it mostly good? Do I mean that? Because I'm starting to think. because I'm thinking about some of the most popular creators, and let's be real, a lot of them are not good people. A lot of the biggest creators are really shit people. But like, when you look away from the big creators and you look at like the medium and small creators, it's like a lot of good. A lot of good. But I don't know if that makes them equal because so many big creators with so much influence are so bad, but so many like mid-sized and small creators are so good. Is it equal parts? Okay, I might bump it down to equal parts. Because, like, you have the Paul brothers, Tana Mojo, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, David Dobrik, all those people that are just so bad and have so much influence and so many followers. But then there's, like, good people. Like Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez, D'Angelo Wallace. I'm literally just listing commentary YouTubers. Like, there's good. There's so much good, though. I'm gonna say it's equal. 4chan, Toxic Wasteland. Toxic Wasteland. Toxic Wasteland. Not a good thing. Not one good thing has come from 4chan. Not one good thing. It's all just bigotry and Nazi shit. And like, no. No. 4chan is a no. Toxic Wasteland. Toxic Wasteland. Anyway, I felt very passionately about that. I'm sorry, but I have heard nothing good about 4chan. 4chan is literally just ugh. But to offset that, Pinterest. Pinterest is peace in all the land. I literally don't care. Pinterest is literally just pretty pictures. Like, nobody argues, there's no discourse, there's no fighting, there's no shitty people. It's literally just pretty pictures. And for that, she's peaceful. She's a peaceful girl. She is peace in all the land. Tumblr. Oh, Tumblr. Okay, you know what? I still have a Tumblr account. And Tumblr, as of right now, Tumblr as of 2021, is really not that bad. Because so many people left after the NSFW ban, Tumblr has really calmed down. Tumblr really isn't that bad anymore. But we have to acknowledge its past. We have to acknowledge the past. Tumblr, back in like early 2010s or like mid 2010s, was a hellscape. I would definitely, would I call it a toxic wasteland? I wouldn't say, I'm sure at one point it was a toxic wasteland, but for the most part, I'd put it in the same boat as Twitter as mostly bad back in like the day. But right now, Tumblr as of right now, which is how I'm ranking everything else, it's really not that bad. People have really calmed down on Tumblr. And I know most people don't even have a Tumblr anymore, but I do. And I still use it. And people are very calm now. For the most part, it's really just like social justice stuff. And it's not like nobody really argues. So I'm going to put it in a little chaotic, but mostly good as of now. If this was back in like 2014 to 2016, it would have been mostly bad, maybe toxic wasteland. But now, it's mostly good. Snapchat. Snapchat is, I don't know, I never really had a, stuff goes down on Snapchat, so we'll put it in a little chaotic but mostly good, because like, Snapchat isn't social media in the sense that like, you see literally millions and millions and millions of people. It's like you see your friends who you add, and maybe like some celebrities that show up on like those bonus stories or whatever. But like, I say a little chaotic because like some people do really stupid shit on Snapchat, but other than that, nothing really happens on Snapchat. What is this, Google Plus? What? Or like those Google blog things? I never even used that, so I don't really know if I can rank it. Like, I know what it is, but like, I have no experience with it, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Kick. Oh my god, Kick. Toxic Wasteland. I'm so happy Kick is gone. Kick is legitimately, or was, a predator breeding ground. Be so happy that if you did not have Kick, count your blessings, because it was not the move. Like, it was so many creeps. Like, the fact that I had a Kick when I was a teenager and managed to not get groomed. I shouldn't be saying that, but managed to not get, in too bad of a situation is luck. Dumb luck, because there was no moderation. Anybody could hit you up. You didn't need to like accept a following. And literally anybody could hit you up. And it's like, yo, I'm happy it's gone now. Vine. From my memories of Vine, I'm not gonna say it was peace in all the land because it wasn't, but it gave some iconic material. It gave iconic material. And and some of my favorite creators started online. There was some shitty stuff. Like, some of the humor now definitely does not hold up. Like, so many like stereotypical jokes about like black people be like, girls be like, and it's like, oh my god, was this really comedy back then? But other than that, it was good. It was mostly good. It gave us iconic content and iconic people, so I'm not mad at it. Next, Instagram. Instagram, peace in all the land. I feel like people just post their pretty little pictures, type their pretty little captions, and go. Yeah, I mean, is Instagram peace in all the land? I'm gonna say that Instagram is peace in all the land because I can't think of anything dramatic happening with Instagram or well, like the user base. Facebook, I was gonna say mostly bad, but then I was thinking about all the legal trouble that Zucky got put into, so maybe it is a toxic wasteland and the idiots. I don't have a Facebook because no, literally no. There's no reason for me to have one. But yeah, I've literally heard nothing good. Just a bunch of fucking old ass people that believe in QAnon stuff and like spout racism. I'm good. I'm really good. Toxic wasteland. Reddit. Reddit is not peace in all the land. I'm gonna say Reddit is equal parts good and bad. Because Reddit can be a hell zone, but Reddit can also be like really helpful. Like whenever I have like a super random question about something super obscure, some fucking Redditor just has the answer. And I appreciate them for that. And I do like going through the Am I the A-hole thread. So yeah, I'm gonna say Reddit is equal parts good and bad. I'm pretty sure that's Facebook Messenger. Never used it. No thoughts, head empty. Discord. Discord is a little chaotic, but mostly good. Because if you use Discord with people that you know and trust, it's really not that serious. Like, it's really fun. Like, Discord with your friends, so fun. Or, like, joining, like, your favorite YouTubers Discord and, like, talking with, like, other subscribers. That can be really fun and wholesome, depending on the YouTuber. But if you, like, wander into the wrong neck of Discord, it can be a hellzone. Like, it can be, like, bad. So I'm gonna say a little chaotic, but mostly good, because it is good, but it's chaotic if you seek it out. And last but not least, Skype. I don't know, I never used it. I never used it, so no thoughts. And that's the ranking. I think it looks pretty good. Twitter being the only one is mostly bad. Yeah. From my years of social media use, this is the best I have. So